Let's give it some time. Let's give it some time.
Hey.
Cause I see pops in the motherfucking time.
Yep.
Hey, you already
Oh yeah, that's dumb.
You already know this is what we do. Filming for a Supreme video too.
Ooh. I love New York. I come through and I do not eat pork.
How old you think he was here?
18. I had just turned 18.
Well, for me, yeah, I got on Supreme in New York, and I was just hanging around there and getting stuff. At first, it was just a shop thing. Like, okay, so I started going.
That's what they said in LA too. Like
Yeah.
it was not like a skateboard team or nothing. Like it was just like, yo, I need a board, and they'll give me a board.
One day I got a call. It was a call from Kyle. He works for Supreme. And he was like, I want you to go out with this guy named William. He's gonna meet you down at the store on this day. You're gonna go out and film. And I was just like, all right. And I went to Supreme and I met Bill. That was the first time I filmed with him. We just went out and skated for 2 days with Jason Dill. And then he made that clip. It's called Buddy.
Redo.
I guess that like got like good traction. So I remember Supreme was hyped on it and they were like, we need to like do more with the skate program. So after that, that's when it got like serious and they really like was like, all right, we're gonna put you guys on. Nog, Sage, everybody. It was just like a spiral thing. And then we just started going on trips and like start trying to film a real video. And that's how Cherry came about. Met Nog. And I already had New KB.
That's who introduced us. And I feel like we kind of more connected. That one time when I went to New York, 2012, 2013, I was on real. I remember being heated because the niggas wouldn't give me the hotel. I had to stay at your house. I was like, bro, y'all gonna make me stay at this nigga house? Like, you like 13 at the time or some shit? I was like, bro, this is weird.
How old are you? 13.
You're the Courthouse Kid.
You know it.
So like that's how we got locked in and just being like from similar places but from different parts of the world, you know what I'm saying?
Like TJ understand me the way that I grew up in a completely different way than anybody that I've ever met through skating. Even like my friends that I grew up with. The type of shit that goes on around like in your environment and shit, everybody like takes to that differently. And I feel like TJ kind of takes to it in a similar way that I took to it. So I don't know, like it builds like foundation. It's like, all right, for sure, we come from the same place, we skate the same shit. And it's like, you listen to the same music, like, I don't know. It's my bro, like, it didn't really take no trying though, like.
yeah, it was just natural in a sense. Like it wasn't like trial and error. We started filming for Cherry and Volcom had reached out and they were like, we want to put you on the team and like give you money. So I went to the Supreme office and I was like, yo, do you guys pay people? They were like, nah, why? Someone offering you money? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, who? And I told him whatever and he was like, all right, give me a week. And then like a week later or two, we all got a call saying that we were getting contracts.
They thought I only had pop. They ain't know a nigga could get crazy on them ledges.
They're about to be really upset.
So I got everybody paid on Supreme. Supreme was just like a skate shop, free clothes, free everything beforehand. I'm the one who went in the office and applied that pressure.
I feel like during that period of time, it was like the brewing of like a lot of things. Our Future, Supreme, FA. And even IC, like that was around the same time too.
No pinch.
There was just a lot of different things going on.
Bill always says initially, Cherry was supposed to be like the biggest pros in the game. So like Guy Mariano and Eric Costin and that's why they're in the video. And they wanted like the OGs and the legends, Gons and shit. But I guess Bill like always says he saw something in us and he wanted us to like really have a presence more in it to showcase like I guess the new kids, as he would say. But at first it felt like we were just like the sideliners, like the young new kids on the sesh who were like Costin or Dylan Reeder or something would be skating. I was just there like, oh shit, like I'm just watching and like waiting my turn.
Nigga, life changed after the Supreme video.
We got on Adidas together. I was like, no, you know, we want to give you some shoes. And I was like I already had heard through the grapevine that they was trying to get me. And
God damn, nigga, what the fuck?
all right, so like, how's it going at America? And I was like, it's fine. Cause like I grew up watching all those dudes. So I was like, I like the America. At this time I was making like $250 from America. And
Y'all need to do better. Y'all need to do better.
so Adidas started pressing the issue, and like, you want to be a course skater and all of that or whatever, but like, I want a Lamborghini. Like, I want the house. I want it all.
Nigga, you can't be a core family man with 250.
You can't mow your lawn. Heath Kirchhoff had been leaving because he was the team manager. He was quitting to just go retire and do whatever. I spoke to him about it. I'm like, Adidas is offering me this. Like, would y'all be able to match it and I'll stay? And he was like, you wouldn't make that here if you stayed here for 5 years. And I was like, and then it just, I swear to God, a switch just flipped in my head. I was like, yeah, it's over. I'm getting on Adidas.
Let's get it. Let's go.
Oh, dude, don't.
Hit my ear. Who coming with me?
I remember like I was having meetings with them and stuff, and I was like, you know, like I want to get on, but like I want to skate with my friend, and like y'all gotta put him on too. Started having the conversations with him, and it worked out.
I feel like that was just a culmination of like, you kind of went on a couple trips, got some clips.
Yeah, we went to London and Germany. So it was just clips from that and then like stuff we had from our hometown and the shoes. 'Cause I had some New York clips. Never looking back, 2 shoes later, baby.
Yeah, that was before my time, so I
NKA.
All right, what's your name?
Devontae Jolly,
Where are you from?
Paramount, California.
I was like heavily on YouTube, like making YouTube at the time. What he's referencing, NKA. I was kind of like under him, like learning just how YouTube worked and like what to do. What's up guys, Devontae Jolly here. Today I'm about to film like a little, I guess you could say day in the life. This is like right at the time GoPro was like trying to get into skating. So I was like, well, I'm making YouTube videos, like I should get one. So I made like a little pitch email. I want to start a series with the GoPro called, and it was a day with the homies. Like, if you want to send me one, like I'll start it. And then he was like, yes, of course, like I'll send it. So he sent it. And then yeah, I made the first day with the homies with this guy I used to skate with, Lamont Holt, Aramis. It might have been it. It might have just been them two. I just filmed that whole day and I was like, damn, like I like the feeling of this. Cause what I was doing before was more trick based. And then from the GoPro, I was like, nah, I need to go more personality based. Cause you could see tricks anywhere. And that's what made my channel kind of like have its own world and like grow. All I really wanted to do was just film every day. I didn't even think outside of like it being sustainable because I was doing it at such a young age already that I was kind of like blind to like real life in a sense, you know?
Handshake. All right, this is ours. Look. We gonna get one for demonstration.
Hey, no. This is an old ass handshake, bro. Y'all don't know. I feel like I just told y'all he's forever.
What's good, bro?
We got cakes made of love.
He used to pick her up from my mama's house. As soon as I knew Jolly, he was already doing Day with the Homies all the time. So I was like, he'll pull up. It's Day with the Homies like once a week, I feel like.
So I'm trying to be in the next one. So then the next time I went skating with Knock, I was like, oh, damn, maybe I should film one. That's when we did the Long Beach one.
Yeah, here.
Might be dog hair in that shit.
We were traveling hella for Adidas.
Oh, yeah.
So you were like, from there, it was just like whenever you were home, it was like, trying to skate, let's go skate. We're
not
not
to
the
pull
same
this
guy.
shit.
We're not
Well,
the same guy.
do not do this again. We're out of here. Good.
It was X Games Real Street was like the first real thing we were like working towards. Everything else we were just like going skating.
Stacking clips.
Yeah. I remember the first clip I got with you was the switch hard flip. That's what like.
Yeah, that broke the curse. Cause we would go out skating and I wouldn't really get shit.
We would just be
Like,
hanging
we would
type
be
shit,
cooling.
yeah, we go
I
spot.
didn't get like a trick until that switch hard flip. That was the first switch hard flip I ever did in my life.
The first switch hard flip I ever did.
Oh God.
I feel like I just kept seeing you skate with this nigga on Instagram. And I'm like, who is that? Like, who is this person you keep skating with? And I came to LA and then just, I feel like I already knew him because off Instagram.
Yeah, you did. You DM me. You was like, yeah, bro, let's skate when I'm out there. I said, hell yeah, bro, of course. And then you came to K White's house. And that was the first, like, the day with the homies, the downtown LA one.
Yeah, that's when we went. That was the first day.
That's the first day you came to LA, yeah.
Like, we haven't met face to face. But I knew everybody there, so it was already just like vibes. Like, we was KY, Aramis, Nog. I'm in a Beamer.
No, we got the Prius today. We left the Beamer out. I was like, yeah, I got the Prius. That nigga turned around. I ain't going to... That's his first board.
This is the first one I ever skated. I remember I had just went pro. Damn, how old was I when I think I was 16, 17. Yeah. Damn, that was a hectic day.
Oh my God.
We almost did it. We was like fighting with the security guards. That was when I like the switchback heel from Bless. I originally tried it with him.
You're done.
I didn't touch you.
You're done.
I didn't touch you.
You're done.
You're done.
Yeah.
Oh, that's light.
Where Ryan at? Should I wait for him? I'm gonna call him.
Might miss it, but all right.
Why my foot did that?
And I almost bust my damn
Pulled up out
ass.
of nowhere.
I hit the water, I almost got smoked. Look. I gotta redo it though, right?
What the hell?
After Cherry, was it okay? We're making another video right off the bat.
Nah, we did a lot of like city videos and stuff for the stores they was making. Pussy Gangster was Paris. It was the one when I was in the car.
Joyride.
Joyride.
That was good.
I love that video. That was a good one. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like those.
Yeah, they started doing like little smaller videos.
Yeah, like what was Sickness?
I pulled up to that hoe for one day. Oh my God, during that time was such a crazy time, cause that's when I had went on tour with Earl. So now I'm like on a real ass like music tour, and like they was gonna like pay me to do the shows and shit. So I was like, yes sir. Yeah, so I was just like popping in and out on trips. Niggas is going on trips and shit. I'm going to trips for one day, like.
Oh my God. Nah, Blast. We gotta talk about Blast. For me, I wasn't getting nothing. And the first trick I got was the back tail and the switchback heel. I did that the same day. If you look at those clips, I'm wearing the same thing. I just put on a hoodie. A lot of people don't know that I back-tailed it. Then we got in the car, we went to Home Depot, we grabbed the cutters, we went there, we popped the shit, opened it, and then yeah, did the switchback heel. And that was really like what set the ball rolling for that video for me.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, those are my first two tricks.
It's crazy how quick niggas put that motherfucker together for real. I'm like, damn, my nigga got crazy. When you did the nollie backside flip over Blubber, I was saying, oh nah, hold on. He played a different game, bro. I'm just thinking about it because I wasn't present.
Well, he came at the end.
I had to do mid-90s.
He was doing mid-90s.
Yeah, so that shit was crazy. I couldn't even skate because you gotta sign contracts and
Yeah,
shit.
can't get hurt.
So I'm like, damn, I had to not only finish that shit, but then I had to go on a press tour.
And you had to get back in the role of skating.
Exactly, I had to get my tricks back and get like
Get the confidence
yeah,
back.
to get a clip.
But your part was strong.
Nah, your part was really good.
Nigga, that's such a crazy time in my life though. Like the
I
pressure.
feel like,
that I
you was aggravated.
in chaos is when I do my best, I guess.
Yeah, probably the backside flip hardest trick. Yeah, oh my God. From 2017 to 18, yeah, we went there like 40 times for that backside flip.
More than that.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Today's the fucking day, baby.
I think either nollie hard flip,
Oh, I forgot about that.
the big spin line, where nollie heel in, big spin.
Trying to think of my part, what else was in there that could have been that hard. Hard flipping that bump to bar was fucking hard. The one in Midtown. And that's what I hate about the skate industry. Why is it like, if you're going for soda, you have to just be like, yeah, I don't know, like, hell yeah, I wanted to win soda, like, duh, like, that was on my goal list, like, for sure.
Hey, congrats on being skater or getting nominated.
Nominated?
You got nominated, right?
Yeah.
This guy has something to tell you over there.
What? Shut the fuck up.
He wants to have
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Skater of the year, kid. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
People voted you fucking skater of the year. Fucking it's heavy shit.
Thank
You
you.
best be ready. Fucking Tyshawn Jones, the skater of the motherfucking year. Look, are you hyped?
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Spell your name right?
In other sports like basketball, like LeBron and them are like vocal about wanting to win. I want to win, like I'm gonna win. Like I feel like in skateboarding it's just like we'll shut up and see. And boxing, they have press conferences and it's like, you suck, like I'm gonna fuck you up, you was a bitch, da 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 da. Like what if skateboarding was like that in the sense of like, nigga, your part sucked, watch when my shit drop, nigga, you gonna lose, da da da, you know what I'm saying? Like that would be fire, that would make skating exciting. I've seen people's like, oh, this Sodi video was the shortest Sodi. Yeah, nigga, because we was having fun. We already fucking won. We think I want to go kill myself again?
We was in the ocean of Puerto Rico.
Yeah, we was
See,
chilling. We was
girls
living.
out, like,
Hey, yeah, we had our
that shit was
ladies.
fire.
I got the cover on the first day though.
Handle the business first.
First, and then we was chilling. Yeah. Who kid? He was drunk every day.
That was the.
We had a casino at every hotel we went to. It was a casino in the lobby. Bro, it was crazy. Nigga almost died jumping off a cliff.
Oh no. Close too close. Yeah. That nigga was down close.
Movie. It was a movie, bro. Good times. Good times.
How long you been running the gloves, Jolly?
Damn. I actually don't know. I just like wearing them, honestly. But it's good to like film lines with. The story is I bought them to fix a spot. And then after we fixed the spot, I was like, oh, maybe I'll film with these. And then, yeah. I was like, I kind of like it. So I just kept doing it.
That's why we got so many tries. I tried to
Louis, I know you were thinking about pop shoving this.
It fell down.
Woo!
And water. Ow. I'm good, yeah, but.
No, it's the water.
DMX, put you on here, bro.
Where the hood at?
Oh, okay, dope.
You like bail? I was like, oh shit.
Nigga said, was that good? Like, everyone, was it good?
That was fire.
I had my man DJing for me. He's like, what you want to hear next? What you want to hear next? I keep telling him.
I'm full of rides, bro.
I swear to God, he walked over, he said, you finishing your part? Then I was like, yeah. And he was like, who you skate for? And I was like,
That's so
Supreme.
sick.
And he was like, fire.
That was crazy.
It's your boy Nigel Smith, you know you rocking Godspeed.
Godspeed was what years? 19?
2018, 2019. Came out 2020. Yeah, because IC3 came out with mid-90s, and then after that, Mikey was like, I want you to do your own video.
I'm pretty sure I just had clips. I think mini part.
He did a front shelf 50 on the curve rail, and that was technically the first clip that like we sat on.
Oh.
Yeah, I probably would have been in there, but we was planning for the 2022 comeback. Yeah, we back in the streets now.
So yeah, all the footage that he technically would have filmed in that part comes out now.
Yeah, I ain't give him none of my footage. He took,
You
I
gave him
gave
a
him a
hard
hard
flip.
flip.
'Cause I was like,
Because he was
bro.
like, please, let me get a clip. He could speak to that hard flip a little bit more, though.
Oh yeah. Oh,
This nigga missed my clip, bro. I had to go back and redo it.
Hold on. Context. So I was manning the crosswalk and trying to film Tyshawn
It
at
was
the
just
same
us
time.
two?
No, it was Atiba too, but no one else because you push the crosswalk so he gets like more time to come out the street. So I filmed the clip, but it was a lady walking in front of me as I'm trying to get in my position to film his trick. So I'm like zoomed in super tight, and then once she crosses, I'm like zooming out, and he's like popping already. So then he does it, rolls away. He goes down the street, snaps his board. I'm like, bro, no.
This thing came back like, yo, I missed it, bro. I'm like, you lying. I did
said,
not
"Swear to
believe.
God."
I'm like, bro, you capping right here. I thought he was playing. Bro, I was so hot.
He said, this never happened to me before, though. This is crazy. Like,
This never
I was like, bro.
So, bro, I was so mad up there going back. Bro, I was
I feel like I
pissed.
see it.
Got it, right?
You see it?
Well, y'all already know we quit FA, so we might as well talk about that. We know that's coming.
So, we all on FA, right? I called TJ one day on some regular shit. We just chopping it up. He tell me like, oh, yo, I told Dale I'm finna quit and da-da-da-da. I said, you told Dale what? What we doing? what you mean? You told Dale what? Where we going? Like, what the fuck?
I think it's funny that people say, oh, I can't believe they left FA or whatever because they were on the best board company. Not to sound like that, but how did it get that way? We the ones who, not just us too, but like as a collective, we made that shit what it is today. So
Everybody played their part.
yeah,
Like, everybody played their
No,
part.
yeah, I'm saying not just us too. I'm saying everybody.
No, I'm saying like from Dill to Ave to every single person that was a part of that puzzle, definitely played their part.
Like, if we was a part of something successful and our contributions help make it successful, why wouldn't our brand be successful? We supposed to stay under some shit because it's successful already? No, we could do our own thing. But that wasn't the motivation behind it for me. The motivation behind it for me, like I said, and I spoke about it in my Thrasher interview, it just seems like no one cares anymore. Nobody's working towards anything. Everybody got some money now. Everybody chilling. I feel like I wanted something new to work towards because, no disrespect to them, nobody was doing nothing.
I just play it, bro.
Once it felt like people didn't care anymore and it was more about just like, it's just a company now, there's stores and, you know, it's more of like a fashion label than a skateboard thing. To me, personally, I was like, you know, I want something to work towards. No one's calling my phone, ain't nobody skating, no one's doing nothing. And the only person I really speak to is Nikel. So it only made sense. Everyone else is off living their life, doing what they do. So, you know, I want to plant my own seed. I don't want to be an apple on someone else's tree.
Nigga, that trailer was wet! He said, oh.
So, yeah, obviously, new boards coming, new company. Only black-owned skateboard company, right? Who else black-owned? You know what I'm saying? Black-owned, not inspired. Black-owned, not black-inspired. Think about that. Y'all know who we talking to. But anyway, it's gonna be good. Like, we just about to skate and just build something new. It's a brand new newborn baby. We just gonna groom it and have fun.
God damn, nigga.
And just filming and skating, living life.
That nigga T to answer the fuck out this question.
Yep. For me personally, we're gonna drop some parts this year, you know what I'm saying? Hardy's Supreme video coming out. You know, my brother not on Supreme no more, but he working on the skateboard company video part, so he ain't gonna be in the Supreme thing, but that's okay. I'll hold it down over there.
TJ could not be in the running for Skater of the Year. He the Skater of the Year. Like, you don't ever ask me no questions. Don't, and you know what side of the fence I'm staying on.
There's no formula. You don't need to drop 4, 5, 6 parts or whatever. Do what you want to do. Stand out.
It's not about the part. It's like, it's the impact.
This is what I would say. I'ma chime in. I didn't say you can't drop multiple. My thing is just make all multiple of them good. I also think it's a lot about the spots people skate. When you touch those spots that niggas can remember, like, one trick could equal 20 if it's the right spot. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go switch flip a table long ways, I could beat a whole nigga 5-minute part. You get what I'm saying? Like,
We're friends. We're all friends. Like, we are all friends. Everybody watching,
That's the thing.
we are all friends, like, on camera, off camera, on trips, off trips. We're all friends.
That's like my one rule filming anything. It's like if my homies are involved, I'll do it. If it's not my homies, I'm kind of like,
Where the bag at?
if not decided to never skate again, I'm gonna still be his friend.
100%.
If Jolly was like, I'm not gonna film you, or I'm not filming at all, like that's just not in my heart no more, I'ma still be his homie. I came to LA, he ain't never wanna skate, but he's like, yo, you wanna go get something to eat? For sure. You trying to go to the movies, trying to go bowling? Yeah, it's not like niggas only friends through skating. That's just what we met through.